level bed for next level you.
I slept so good last night. Visit sleepnumber.com to learn more.
I would never say
Good
how much
morning,
they
good
love
morning.
Tuesdays. Well, at Outback, we do. Introducing Tuesday Tales at Outback. Every Tuesday, enjoy a mouth-watering steamed lobster tail with a juicy sirloin starting at $24.99. Reach your favorite day, mate. Tuesday Tales, only at Outback Steakhouse.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? Listen, you will never understand. Y'all will never understand. You will never understand. You will never, ever understand. How's everything going this morning? It's a beautiful place to be. I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm trying to figure this thing all the way out, but I don't know if I have the ability to do that right now. I'm getting somewhere. How y'all feel this morning? Guess I'll leave it like that. How's everything going? Back on my water. How y'all feel? Good morning. Good morning to all you good people in the earth realm. Let's get started this morning. It's an early Monday morning, and we here, July 24th. Wow, we actually here, July 24th. So we here on assignment this morning. All is well with everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody did their thing this weekend, maintain a certain level of composure. And we here on assignment, and so I'm late. I am late. And I mean I'm late. And I'm late because I'm actually doing multiple things simultaneously. How about that? I say I'm actually doing multiple things simultaneously. And so it's causing for me to be a little late. I actually split my screen, y'all. I got a split screen today. So I have Facebook. Welcome everybody. Welcome Facebook. Facebook Live is on the scene right now. How y'all doing on Facebook? And I have YouTube on the same screen. Lord have mercy. You would never even imagine what it took for that to happen. But at the same time, I'm here. And so as time progresses, you know what I'm saying, I want to have my Instagram and TikTok on another screen running simultaneously as well. But how y'all doing this morning? Isn't it a beautiful morning to be alive? And like how they used to say, in the land of the living. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I used to think this was the land of the living. But I'm starting to look at things a little differently. Because this might just be the land of the dying. We don't even know. And nobody ain't really never came back and told us No, the land of the living is over here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They live forever, eternally over here. You know what I'm saying? That's the land of the dying over there. So, you know, y'all know I am Kendrick B. Davis, and my brain tick different. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here to provoke your thoughts, to cause you to think different as well, and to think outside the box. How about that? How about thinking outside the box? How about let's not think within the narratives and the ideologies and the constructs by which someone else has offered to you, and you think your own thoughts, create your own awareness, create your own assignment, create your own thought process. How about that? And so I'm here this morning just to kind of, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with y'all early this Monday morning. Today is July 24th. I came on late based on the fact that I've been sitting before this laptop since 9 something. And I could not get this thing to work according to my own purpose and plan. So here I am. I'm still here, 20 minutes late, but I'm here. How about that? I said I'm about 20 minutes late. It is the 10 o'clock hour, but I'm here. And so I think the universe will honor that. And I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the time, energy, and effort by which, you know what I'm saying, you all have tapped in with me on this assignment. It's a beautiful thing to be, beautiful place to be. We are in the Hourglass Era, and this is the era by which we have to be cognizant and conscious of our pH. And the pH in your body is based on 0 to 14, 0 being acidic and 14 being alkalinic, and 7 being the center where the neutral is, where the transitional phase has to take place in order you to come out of acidity into alkalinity. And so I'm just here to kind of like sit here and school y'all and just talk to y'all and teach y'all and learn y'all and help me learn too, because now I have to stay cognizant and aware and stay, you know what I'm saying, present. You know, our present moment is a present. Ooh-wee. Did you hear me? I say our present moment is a present. And so we have to make sure that we stay on task with that, because our present moment is a present. And so I'm thankful for that, as well as the future by which we have to tap into and look towards and help be guided towards our future in the proper thought process. How about that? And so I'm here. Y'all know I'm here on assignment too. And so it's a beautiful space to be. Like my great grandmother, my great grandmother would have said, I ain't squabbling. I ain't gonna squabble. I ain't squabbling about that. You feel me? I am not gonna squabble about what we got going on this morning. So, but I'm here. And so of course, y'all know I want to talk to y'all about these. I want to complete these chakras, because chakra number 4, we talked about the heart chakra and how it stays open, and how they can become closed, and they can be out of alignment, and they can be out of sync, if you will, with all the things that we have going on in this thing called life. Your chakras can be out of sync. And so, you know, I'm here just to kind of chop it up a little bit. And then with the career mothers that I'm leaning towards, building up my direct attention, if you will, towards career mothers that suffer with stress and anxiety. It's actually leading them down to depression. And so, you know what I'm saying, I think that's my go-to people. Those are my people, career mothers with stress and anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I leaning towards. But as we talk this morning, let me get my thoughts together right quick. As far as I want to read this into y'all hearing, because y'all know it don't matter to me one way or another. Chakras 3 and 4. Chakra number 4 and 3. Yeah, we already talked about the heart chakra. But I really want to go back because it can become gummed up and blocked. And you may find it hard to develop healthy relationships in society. And so what we want to do is, first of all, tap into that side of our understanding and comprehension based on the chakras that's in our body. Of course, we know 7 is at the top of our heads. It's our crown chakra. Chakra number 6 is our third eye being open and understanding and comprehending, and is more intuitive. That's our intuition chakra. 5 is our throat chakra, which has everything to do with clear communication and having the ability to understand and comprehend with clarity through communication. And so we have a 4th chakra dealing with the heart, you know what I'm saying, symbolic of our heart area, where it's the center, out of all the chakras is the very center. And this chakra is essential for component of our overall well-being. And as it helps us to balance our emotions, that's the 4th chakra. It helps us to balance our emotions and cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness. So that's all through our 4th chakra. And it builds meaningful relationship with others. And so what I wanted to do was tap into the solar plex, which is 1 inch above your navel button. And they call this the Manipur. And it refers to the 3rd chakra. It spins in the area around the abdomen, above the belly button, but right below the breastbone. And so it means the lustrous gem, and it does as a source of personal power, and it relates to self-esteem, the warrior energy, and the power of transformation. Did y'all hear what I said? I said it represents personal power. See, so I think that at this moment in life, with all the things that we've had going on and all the things that we've endured over these last 4 or 5 years of everything that we had going on, from I don't really want to go political, but from things that the previous president did and allowed, to the new president has done and allowed. And we've had a lot of things that has happened in our lives that exemplify power throughout the earth. But I'm here on assignment to tell somebody that it's time for you to have your personal power. How about that? I mean, make sure that your personal power is in alignment and open to receive and move according to itself, according to yourself, not according to the dynamics or the narratives that has been orchestrated down the pipe of these other individuals. And so I'm just here to kind of like tell you that you're going to have to eventually look in the mirror and find your own personal power. I say you're going to eventually have to look in the mirror and find your own personal power. Y'all know I get these downloads as I talk, and as I understand, and as I start to comprehend, and as I open up and allow my chakras to open up. I didn't like my Palo Santo this morning, but I'm going to do that right now, because guess what just dropped in my spirit, y'all? Something just said to me to ask y'all, what did the mirror say to you? Ooh-wee. Did y'all hear me just did? I promise you, right in front of this whole session, the universe asked me to ask somebody under the sound of my voice, what does the mirror say to you? Ooh-wee. And so y'all know I'm gonna tap in on the left side of my brain, on the right side of my brain. The left side of our brains are analytical. We need to know this in psychology. You know what I'm saying? And when I got my AS degree in radiology, we need to know what hemisphere of the brain did what. And I never forgot this based on the fact that we all, it was all on the test, and he drove that. I remember that professor driving that home to us that we need to know what side of the hemisphere of our brains did what. And so I'm gonna just share this with y'all because I know that I learned it for years ago. But the left side of your brain is analytical, and the right side of your brain is artistic. Did you hear me? I said the left side of your brain is analytical. It's where you analyze thoughts and memories and you analyze data and information. It's where all your analyzation come in from. It's the left side of your brain. The right side of your brain is artistic. It's where you do all the artistic work and movements, you know what I'm saying, from an artistic perspective. And so I really needed to know that for a test. I just never forgot it. And another way that you can remember it is because analyze is the way that you can remember that. When you L, it's an L in that word, and it's the left. So I remembered it through that way. Analytical, lie. You know what I'm saying? So it's an analytical aspect of your brain. It's the left side of the hemisphere of your brain. The right, artistic, A-R-T. You know what I'm saying? The right. So the R was the one that I understood for when they asked the question. That's the right side of your brain, artistic, A-R-T-I-S-T-I-C. And so at the same time, that's how I was able to remember it. And that's how I was able to get an A on that test. But I can tell you this, as I stand before his children, we need to know what the mirror said to you. Did you hear what I said? What does the mirror say to you? When you look in the mirror, what does it say to you? I don't even want to go there this morning. I don't really want to go there this morning, but I believe that that's where the universe is leading me, and I will go. You know what I'm saying? You know we're going to grow as we go. You know that we're going to grow as we go. Because sometimes you can't grow first and then go. Sometimes it's a simultaneous movement in the earth where you got to grow as you go. It's a simultaneous movement. You know what I'm saying? You got to go as you grow, or you got to grow as you go, however you want to put it. I can tell you this, that one way or another, you're going to have to make some moves. You're going to have to evolve here in the Hourglass Era with Mr. Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. You're going to have to grow. You're going to have to go. You're going to have to proceed. You're going to have to move, understand, and evolve. And comprehend and stand in the awareness of it all. And so I'm here on assignment this morning to tell somebody that your third chakra, that solar plexus, is right above the belly. It's a spinning vortex that's right above your belly button, that moves you into personal power. It's a source for personal power. So if your power, you feel as though your power is weak, or your power is not in alignment, or it's not the source by which you can tap into, then it might just be that your chakra is out of line. Remember that the universe said that. He said, tell them that the answer to their prayers could possibly be in the alignment of their chakra. And so we have to make sure that our chakras are in a line, and that this fourth chakra, this third chakra that we're talking about right now, provides a source of personal power. And it also relates to self-esteem. And so if your self-esteem is low, if you don't have a high, and I think that might be, hey, look, you know what? Let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? That might just be a issue for a lot of individuals in the earth realm. And so let me just read this to you in your hearing right quick. You know, since self-esteem is the confidence is one of one's own worth or ability, self-respect. And I think that people like myself that have a high self-esteem, you ain't gonna just allow anybody, anyone to say anything to you and you just be receptive of it. I think people with low self-esteem have the ability to receive or accept anything that somebody outside of themselves might say to them or view them as. And so we have to be careful with that one. I don't know if low self-esteem is better than high self-esteem or high self-esteem is better than low. All I know is that I have high self-esteem. And you ain't gonna be able to oh, I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm about to say, you ain't gonna be able to urinate on me and tell me it's raining. It's not, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to defecate on me and then tell me that's just falling out of the sky. Nah. I see the source by which it's coming from. And so we all have to have enough self-esteem about ourselves in order to understand that we walk in confidence here in the Hourglass Era. We walk in confidence of knowing whose we are, first and foremost, and then who we are secondarily in the atmosphere. And so at the same time, we walk in confidence in one's own worth, knowing that our worth is valued or should be valued and valuable in anyone's life that we come in contact with. If our paths intersect for whatever reason the universe allowed our paths to intersect, then guess what? We should understand the value of our worthiness in the life of the individual that my path intersect with. And even if it's just crossing a path of an individual standing in the front of a 7-Eleven or remember back in the day we used to have U-totems. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all about to tell my age on that when a U-totem. Y'all don't know nothing about no U-totem. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Standing in front of a 7-Eleven or Kroger's and somebody just standing out there asking you for them to help you. That happened to me at the QT the other day. And this young man walked up to me. He asked me like, man, look, man, I got my whole family in the car with me right now. He said, man, I'm just here trying to get a hotel room for the night. Now, whether he was doing what he was doing or not, but guess what my spirit said, do? Bless him. Ooh-wee. So I did what I had to do, and I still came out the store and blessed him based on the fact that the universe has already spoken to the hourglass mindset and said that it's through random acts of kindness that we will get to the next level. I said it's through random acts of kindness. If you at a Starbucks and you give that lady a 20, and at the same time your tea costs $3.40, $4, don't get the change back. Tell her to keep the change and pay it forward to the cars behind me until that 20 run out. It's through those acts of kindness. If that lady on the conveyor belt at Walmart and put all the groceries on the line and she's taking things off the belt as she, done had it in her cart, but she's taking it off because she knows she might not have the amount of money that it's going to take to pay for it. So she kind of pushed those things that might not be a mandatory necessity at that moment, and she might remove them. Or he might be removing things off the conveyor belt. And the universe told me to tell us that he said, tell them that it's through random acts of kindness that's going to get us to the next realm of the next dimension by which we have to go to. Because the dimension by which we stand in right now, wherever you are in your life, it's a dimension. Don't you ever get it twisted. I said, wherever you are in your life at the moment, at this very moment on July 24th, I'm telling you right now, if you're in a dimension, you're on a frequency, you're on a level, you're on a vibration at this moment, you're on whatever vibration it is. I'm just telling you that the by the level or the dimension that you're in at this moment is the ceiling. You were reaching for the ceiling in this dimension. But when we tap into the new dimension, it becomes the floor of the new dimension. Ooh-wee. And so we know we need to have what it takes in order for we go into the new dimension, it becomes the floor. And so now we're reaching again within that next level dimension. And so I'm just here on assignment to get thought-provoking concepts and narratives and understanding and comprehensions to the mind of the people. And so we operate with self-esteem here. And if we don't have self-esteem, we're going to build it. Did you hear what I said? If you don't have self-esteem, you're going to acquire it because you're here connected in the hourglass. And this is the era by which we stand. This is the hourglass era by which we stand right now in this moment, having to be conscious of the pH in our bodies. And so self-esteem is one's own worth or ability and self-respect. And so we have to maintain these self-regards, if you will. Consideration for oneself and self-respect for ourselves. And so, you know, we gonna rock this thing 100% out. We gonna rock it out, y'all. I don't even think we have an option. I don't even think we have a choice in the matter at this moment. We have to make sure that we're operating according to the right thought process, the right understanding, the right cognitive ability. The right cognitive ability. Make sure that the right cognitive ability is at the forefront of your thoughts. The ability by which the universe is giving you to think thoughts, make sure that they're the right cognitive ability. Make sure that they're the right cognitive ability. And we all have this ability of thought. Sometime I'm discovering in this thing called life, in this almost 56 years of life, one thing that I've discovered is that when you quiet your spirit and when you quiet all of the noise around you, make sure that you're not distracted by the noise of this world and this world system. Make sure that you have the ability to cut the TVs and the radios off so you can hear your own thoughts think. Did you hear what I said? I said we got to make sure that we have the ability to hear our own thoughts think. And so as we go through these meditative aspects of life, these self-awareness, self-respect, self-discipline, and as we move and be and also become, because we're not 100% there yet. So we might be becoming the person by which the universe designed and desire us to be, and by which we deserve to become everything that he's called us to be. We have to understand that our self-respect and our self-worthiness has to be in the forefront of our thoughts. Because I'm telling you right now, if they're not, it will cause you a dilemma. Because when people disrespect you in any shape, form, or fashion, shrug their shoulders at you, You know what I'm saying? You might say something, they like, okay, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like your presence is insignificant in my life. You know, there has no significance in my life. And at the same time, you have to understand it from by which they're doing it to you. And when you have a high self-esteem, you'll recognize it. You'll become aware. You'll become knowledgeable. You would understand it from the capacity by which it's being done unto you. And your worthiness in their lives might not be viewed from the capacity by which you desire it to be. And so that's when you might have to step left or step right. But you're going to have to make a step in one direction or another. You're either going to stay there and receive everything that they're saying and doing, or you will make a decision to like, nah, you know, maybe our connections here is coming to a close or coming to an end because I receive my worthiness in your life at a higher vibrational level than what you receive my worthiness as in your life. And so y'all know I'm here on assignment. Just lit my Palo Santo. Y'all know I struggled at one time to light this little stick. Hey, look, I struggled at one time to light this stick right here. I struggled. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I struggled. But guess what this is? This is his spoken word in the earth. This is Palo Santo. We call this holy wood. Our ancestors used this as a means to get rid of negative energy, to clear the atmosphere whereby which our chakras can become open. And now I have the power to, guess what? To do this on a live. I have the power to do this on a live. Like this Palo Santo. Allow this holy wood to take root in hell to a certain degree. The energy by which it has allotted chakras. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to be realigned and open. That way we can get the full blessings. That way we can understand the full realm of things from a universal conscientiousness, from a universal understanding, from a universal awareness. And so y'all know I got the heart. I got the heart to do whatever needs to be done because we're on assignment and we have the ability to do it. And he told me that that's his stuff. He spoke trees into existence. That's a tree that then chopped down a whole tree and harvested into holy wood. And so that's a beautiful, I like the name Holy Wood. Y'all know I like, y'all listen, if it had demonic wood on it, I bet you I wouldn't burn it. If it said demonic wood, I don't want no parts of it. If it say holy wood, yeah, I'm good. And so the source of this personal power through this third chakra, the solar plex chakra, is about a 1 inch above your navel. It's an energy vortex that causes and provides a source of personal power and self-esteem. And it also requires a warrior's energy. It also amplifies your warrior energy in you. The warrior in you can be waking up through your third chakra. Did you hear me? I said the warrior in you, not the worrier. We ain't gonna do no worrying up in here now. I said the warrior energy that's within you can be allotted through your third chakra. Tap into your warrior energy and the power of transformation, giving you the ability to transform your life. Did you hear what I said? I said giving you ability to transform your life. into the life by which you desire. And so this act, the act, a state of process of changing, such as in form or structure, the conversion from one form to another. And so this third chakra gives you the ability to act, or it's actually a state of processing, a process of change that's causing you to form a structure, the conversion from one form to another is what the definition. Transformation is a process by which foreign genetic material is taken up by a cell. Ooh-wee. That's on the molecular level. Yeah. So I can tell you that there's a change. There's a change in composition or structure to change the outward form of or appearance of, to change the character or the condition. We can actually convert. That's another word for transformation, is to convert. And so we're going to move according to the appropriate thought process and mindsets here in the Hourglass Era, according to our worthiness, according to our understanding of confidence and self-esteem, according to the movement by which we have to shift. We don't have no other choice but to make a shift. We're going to have to shift, y'all. I said we're going to have to shift in the atmosphere. The atmosphere is shifting all around us. And if you stand still long enough without shifting to whatever gear you are in, you might just be in second gear. But it's a sound while you're in second gear that's going to drag. You don't have no choice but to come down to third. And you have no other choice after that gear has been drugged. You don't have no other choice but to come up to fourth. So no matter what gear you are in this thing called life, we might all be in fifth gear. If you're a 50-year-old in the atmosphere at this moment, you in fifth gear. Right? We might well call these gears symbolic of our age. Listen, if you 50, you in the 50 ballpark range, guess what? You in fifth gear life. Ooh-wee. What's gonna happen when we click up to 6 in the 60s and click up to the 6th gear? Do we coast on in? I say, do we coast on in the rest of the way, hitting a plateau of coasting? Or do we downshift? I don't know if we have any more gears. We might have more gears to go through. Did you hear me? I said we might just have more gears to go through. We might have to go through 7th and 8th gear. We might. And so it's a blessing to be here with y'all this morning. I really didn't have all of my third and fourth chakra all the way open. But at the same time, I gave y'all enough information to know that your third chakra, which is the solar plex or the Manipura chakra, provides a source of personal power. It relates to self-esteem. It's a warrior energy and the power of transformation. Those 4 things, if we tap into through our third chakra, especially that warrior energy, ooh-wee, and the ability to transform and convert our lives to where we want them to be, not in just accepting where we are, but we move according to the power that has been given us within us, then yeah, I believe that we've said enough to give you the essential tools that you need to provide this source of personal power, to receive this self-esteem and this warrior energy and the power of transformation. And so it's a blessing this morning to stand before y'all as a thought-provoking specialist, as a health conscious coach, as an individual thank y'all. This morning I just want to take time. I just want to take time out to thank infinite wisdom, to really delve into the creator of all things, to really be in the moment, to live in the moment. For we know that these moments will never, ever see again. And so honor these moments with your life. Honor them. Accept them. Acknowledge them. Be in the moment. Live in the moment. Create the moment. In your wellness and well-being, in your health, in your understanding, in your knowledge, in your ability, in your agility, in your consciousness, in your cognitive ability. Create every moment that you want. Embrace the moments by which we've been given. And be the source or resource to pour back into the minds of the people. I say be a resource to pour back into the minds of the people. Thank you. Yes. Right. Absolutely. Warrior energy. Absolutely. You got it. Thank y'all for chiming in. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am your health conscious coach. I am your intellectual content creator. If we're gonna create some content here in the Hourglass Era, it's gonna be intellectual and it's gonna be understanding and comprehensions of new realms and dimension by which we have no other choice but to tap into. Did you hear me? I said we'll have no other choice but to tap into these energies and these vibrations, these frequencies that's required. So good job. Did you hear me? Good job, black man. Good job, black woman. We did that. We understood We conquered. Sometimes we even have to surrender. You hear me? I say sometimes we even have to surrender. And so in a few, we're going to pop back into these 48 laws of power. Since you're going to have to be a powerful brother or sister here in the earth in order to endure your assignment, in order to make sure that your assignment is done. Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure that we do it. And so, yeah, the 48 laws of power. But there are certain laws here in the atmosphere that if you operate according to the 48 laws of power, Mr. Robert Greene, and then yes, we're gonna tap back to that. And I can tell you this, that this is the end of the old. Did you hear me? I say this right here where we are is the end of the old and the beginning of the new. And I am now reborn into the person I desire to be. I rest in faith, satisfied with all that I desire in my inner world. Doors of opportunity are now presenting themselves. I see things that are not seen as though they were seen. And I can feel that it is all happening for me. I can feel that everything I want is already mine. I feel it in my inner world. And I can tell you, when you start to manifest these things in your inner world, that your inner world has no other choice but to exemplify those things outwardly to the outer world. And so this is a affirmation this morning. I want to leave y'all with an affirmation that this is the end of the old. You got to say this for yourself. I say this is the end of the old and the beginning of the new. The end of the old is already came. It's already here. And the beginning of the new has already begun in the lives of every individual under the sound of my voice. You have to tap into this understanding and awareness for yourself. You say this for yourself. Ma'am, sir, I don't believe, and bruh, sis, you can hear this live in this session 10 years from now. And I'm telling you right now that I'm speaking the end of the old into your life. And the beginning of the new starts right now. I am now reborn into the person I desire to be. The old is passed away and the new has begun now. The rest, so I can rest in faith, satisfied with all that I desire in my inner world. And I can tell you, once you tap into your inner world, then your outer world sometimes does not even matter. Because you can have peace in your inner world when you have opposition in your outer world. When you have obstacles in your outer world. But if you can have the ability, the warring energy from your third chakra to tap into and transform, convert your life in your inner world, then it will manifest itself outwardly, where everybody in the world can see that you've changed. that you've transformed, that a conversion has happened. The doors of opportunity are now presenting themselves to you. I speak this prophetically over every individual under the sound of my voice. I don't care if you 5 years old right now and won't see this for 20 years. You'll be 25 years old when you see this session. I'm speaking into your life that the doors of opportunity are now presenting themselves to you. I see things that are not seen as though they were seen. That's faith. I see things that are not seen as though they are seen. I can feel that it is all happening for me. Now, say this for yourself. I feel that it is all happening for me now. I feel that it is all happening for me now. Infinite wisdom. I say, creator of all things, move according to our desires. Help us to become. Help us to create. Help us to be. I can feel that everything I want is already mine. Say this for yourself. I can feel. You got to feel it. You got to get it out your head and get it all the way down into your emotions. I can feel that everything I want is already mine, and I can feel it in my inner world. And your inner world has no other choice but to understand its assignment. It's already yours. Ooh-wee. I said it's already yours. Reach up and grab your victory. Grab your success. Grab your creativity. Grab your sustainability. Grab your fulfillments in the earth. Imagine it, create it, and become it. And so desire it. Understand that you truly know the power of being the believer and believing in your imaginations. Tap into your imagination. That's where your victory lies. Is in your imagination. That's where your prosperity lies. That's where your advancement lies. And so it feels good to have power of being a believer and believing in your own imagination. And know that your creative force of God and your ultimate spiritual power lies within you. I say your creative force, your creative force in God, in the higher source, in infinite wisdom, in creative of all things, the creator of all things, in the superior being, in the Holy Spirit. We could call him that. I said we could call him Holy Spirit. Yes, we can. If we could burn holy wood, we could call him Holy Spirit. Absolutely. And it's the force of God and the ultimate spiritual power that we know that we possess in our inner world. It's all through faith and our imaginations and our understanding and our comprehensions of who we are and whose we are. Proceed by knowing that your imagination created all and will have it all I said, do you understand what I'm saying? I said, proceed with this information by knowing that your imaginations create it all. And you will have everything you created in your mind. And so I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach. I'm your lead, your guide, your orchestrator, if you will. A resource by which you can tap to in the morning, 4 days a week, in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here. And I'm on assignment. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I'm aware. I'm alert. I understand. I comprehend. I move. I innovate. I create. We. From my inner world. My inner world of understanding. My imagination creates. And it manifests into its outer world. So I want to share with somebody this morning that it's all yours. You just have to make a decision to go inward to get it. Ooh-wee. I say it's all yours. You just have to make a decision to go inward to get it. It's already lie in you. It might lie dormant in you, but it's already there. It's up to you to go inward to wake it up, to nudge it, to beat it, if you will, and make it come all the way alive in your imagination, in your thoughts, in your mindset shifts, in your understanding, in your acknowledgement of it. It's already yours. The end of the old is here, and the beginning of the new has begun. And so I'm here this morning on assignment, as usual, on this 24th day of July. It's 24. We're halfway through the year. We're in the 7th month, the 24th day of 2023. And so it's already yours. Go get it. Be attentive. Be current. Be conscious. Be objectified. Realize. Express. As long as you remain faithful to the believer who is in you. I said, as long as you remain faithful to the believer that's within you. I gotta say it again. As long as you remain faithful to the believer that's in you, you'll have all that you speak. You'll have all that you desire. You'll have all that you have imagined for yourself. And so it's already yours. You're already on your assignments. You're already on your way. You already have what it takes to tap in to your inner man and create this understanding and awareness. Create it in your own mind. Ooh-wee. That's where the battlefield is. It's in your mind. Ooh-wee. And so our thoughts think. Did you hear me? I say our thoughts think. Give them what they need, the space and the ability. Yeah, a meditative space, a quiet space, a calm space. Mhm. Did I say quiet space? Yeah, so I'm here on assignment, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. I made it to the hour and 26 seconds. It's a beautiful thing this morning. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach. I'm your intellectual content creator. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for being here. Your presence means the world to me. And so, as I expand, guess where I'm going, y'all? I'm going to TikTok. Hey, I'm going to TikTok. I'm going to TikTok and IG. It's a beautiful thing. Thank y'all this morning for tapping in with me this morning. It's a beautiful space to be. I am your health conscious coach. I am your thought provoking specialist. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. Be blessed, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Hotep, Hotep, Hotep. Did you hear me? Hotep. Google it for yourself. Hotep. Tell me what it is on the next session. I say Hotep. Tell me what it means on our next session. Hotep, Konnichiwa, Wagwan, Assalamu alaikum, Bonjour, Hola, Salve to all my Italian-speaking brothers, Guten Tag to my German-speaking individuals. This is Universal Conscientiousness, and I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. Y'all be blessed. See y'all on the other side.